Alright, we are about 2 weeks in now. 2 weeks on the day. Oh, there's Pig. Pig's good. Pig's been napping all day. We finally got the bed set up. And so Pig can have a windowsill to watch the groundhogs. Anyway, 2 weeks in, I've got my bike. I'm small bits of mobile around the town now. I know I get to like 5 places that matter. Anyway, so biking around the neighborhood in between townships, because it's no longer between places. They are townships and boroughs and cults and fellowships and whatever you want to call them. Anyway, so going around to these places, the safety of a person on a bike is in no way guaranteed. Like, you are so likely to die biking around here. So I think I've broken it down. There are 3 different types of ways to be a biker around here and how they let you get by. One is probably the one I use the most. There are shared sidewalks with pedestrians that you can use, and they're really, really wide. They have to make sure that they're wide enough for people to go both ways. But thankfully, people kind of look where they're going whenever they walk around here. Sometimes, depends on how old they are. Most of the time it's at their phone. But more often than not, you can actually look at them. They're going to see you. They're going to make room for you. And then you can bike by on the sidewalk and stay off of the street. You just wait at the crosswalk to let you cross, which the crosswalks here are actually super awesome. They go by really quick. So you can get in and out, cross the streets or whatever, no problem. I'm going to say that's a majority of what you have going on. Number 2, you have a road that is supposedly widened enough to share with a car and a bike, but it does not have a bike lane. So what they do is they draw this little symbol of a bike with 2 little like chevron arrows, pace the direction that you are going. And so you are supposed to be able to share this road with cars. However, the only place I've really seen these are on fairly narrow roads that, yes, they could be shared if there was no street parking. They put these lanes with their extra space on the roads with street parking, which means that if no cars were parked, there'd be plenty of room to share with a bike. But there are cars parked on the road, so you can't share them with a bike. And if you try to share the road and act like a vehicle on a bike, you get honked at. So, leads me to the next part of this part 2, which is there are signs every like 50 feet that are huge and red, outlined with white, that say no skateboards, no rollerblades, no bicycles allowed on the sidewalks. There are cops just chilling everywhere, ready to give out tickets for people who do that shit. Like, you cannot bike on the sidewalk. There are signs everywhere. And so when people, I've had this happen once already, when somebody honks at you because you're acting like a vehicle because you can't be on the sidewalk, I stand there and I point to the sign. I'm like, motherfucker, there's a sign right there that says I can't be there and you can't be there, so I have to be here and you gotta get the fuck over it. So that's number 2. Number 3 is probably the best one. There are a couple bike lanes, really only around campus. Where I live, you've just gotta hope you don't get hit by a car. It's not the worst. People aren't completely assholes everywhere, but there are a lot of assholes everywhere. And between getting honked at for not being able to be on the sidewalk and having to be on the road, but not being as fast as a normal car is because the speed limit's like 30. I'm only going like maybe 12, 15. Because there are stoplights every like 200 feet. So by the time the cars actually get up to speed, it's time to slow down anyway. So I don't know why the fuck they're getting mad at me, because I'm still stopping behind cars when I get to the red light, because they're at the red light. And we can't go any faster, so there's no rush behind me, because I'm not going anywhere either. I'm a little car. I'm a very little car. It's a very little pig. She's very over this shit. Anyway, surprise, it's gonna rain today, and tomorrow, and the day after. So, this is my hair, but I have rain boots. And I'm absolutely disgusting. I'm sticky, and my tan lines are absolutely insane because I'm outside all the time, because I'm riding my bike and walking around. Because it takes so much effort to drive a car around here, because you have to find parking, and parking is a pain in the dick. So, instead of like walking, you know, a quarter of the way, I still see people across the street, they're like driving. People are driving for like 2 blocks away and looking for parking. I will leave my house and walk to the little corner store and be there before they do, because they gotta find parking. And then once they finally find parking, I'm done with my shit and I'm already leaving. And I look at them like they're fucking retarded. But anyway, if you move up here, be prepared to everybody just honk at you because you're an asshole on a bike. But really, you're saving the world because you're on a bike and they're dicks.